Hello everyone, my name is Mitz, and here we are with AI the Somnium files. So, we finished off both Mizuki and Ota's routes, and now we're going back after we finished those, we unlocked the continuation of the route where Iris died off when Renju's still alive, but apparently on further investigation, that's not Iris's body. And by my own theory, that's actually Iris's mother who's dead in there. Hitomi's not her real biological mother, and it's just helped raise a kid that, you know, her friend Monica EY basically had before she tragically passed. And both Mizuki saw her father, like you know, checking on the body in the warehouse we found in the forklift, which I can only imagine. Oh boy, every single time we went there, the body was right there in the background in a frozen forklift. Pleasant. And it seems like Hitomi might know something about Monica EY's death, but has never reported to the police after, how many years was it? Like 8 or 15? Like as old as Iris is, actually. Pretty sure how old as Iris is, because because the body was still pregnant, or like it looked like the body was killed after you know, Monica EY gave birth. So how old is Iris? 18 years, Jesus. Yeah, that's gonna be quite a thing. Also, you might hear Doggo in the background barking, because Doggo does a thing. So I wonder what we're gonna see in the sink. My first guess is a Somnium about the warehouse again, or her apartment.
I'm sure I've told you enough times by now, but
please come back within 6 minutes. Don't worry, I'll get back here in 6 minutes. Tops.
I can't promise you that, Pewter.
Oh boy.
What do you mean?
I mean, I'm not coming back until I find something.
Like always.
Date, you can't.
Why not?
You know why.
Because it will take over my consciousness?
Yes.
And I had a feeling it happened before.
But if it's only a little...
I mean, how else do you get, like, this whole amnesia thing? We both have, like, you know, the normal means of, like, blunt force trauma or, like, some sort of surgery, but then that would mean, like, yeah, he was wandering, yeah, he was wandering the streets, and the boss found him, just hired him into this?
No, not even a little.
How long ago was that, other prototype for the Abyss machine stolen? If it was more than 6 years ago, then... oh boy, that can certainly cause a memory loss. Maybe that's why we got friends with Renju, since he knows where it is. Oh boy.
If the sink passes the critical point, the damage will be irreparable.
Irreparable? Irreparable. I like irreparable better.
But what does that mean exactly?
Oh yes, I want to know. Yeah, you guys experienced before. I had the sinking feeling you did. How else would you know about this whole thing? Are you two hiding something?
No.
No.
I'm not hiding anything.
Are you hiding something? I'm not.
Then let's try it. Let's experiment with my mind. Then we'll know for sure what'll happen.
Fine. I'll just say it.
Yeah?
Pewter, tell him.
Me?
Fine, no, just tell him. Tell him, Pewter. What?
You know more about it than I do.
Oh boy. So a failed test?
Well...
one of the first few tests, actually, I assume. So, spill the beans. Well, if you do have beans, then, you know, drop them.
Well, first off, 6 minutes is not a hard limit.
A hard limit?
It could be 7, or even 8.
I don't care about the exact time. I'm asking what happens if you go beyond the limit.
Do you remember the story I told you about the egg?
It was in the same timeline, I can assume, so I have to get a refresher.
Yeah, why?
If you imagine an egg as your consciousness, the yolk is what goes into the subject's brain. The white remains inside your shell. If you go beyond the limit, your yolk will not be able to return to its shell.
Oh.
Because the subject's mind will start to take over the sinker's consciousness, right? I know that part already.
Indeed. But there's more to it. After the yolk is devoured, the egg white is brought through the machine next.
Huh?
And there's more. It's not just the sinker's brain. The same process eventually occurs in the subject's as well. In other words, the entire egg ends up being replaced.
So someone's entire soul, mind, and being gets replaced on both ends?
Mind, consciousness, memory, they are traded. Switched.
Oh boy, a regular old body swapping episode. Wow.
The human brain has what can be understood as a memory limit. One
Memory
brain
limit?
can only hold one consciousness, and it can only contain one person's memories.
Huh. Well, is that it?
Now you know everything.
I don't think that's everything.
Talk
no.
to the boss.
That's not everything. How do you know about all this?
I was unaware of this as well. This information is not on any accessible databases.
I mean, Abyss is definitely, like, secret. So now this whole thing is now secret, even in the secret area. Secret upon secrets.
We had to prevent the possibility that the system could be exploited.
Could be like the top secret or the bottom secret. And this right here, my friends, it's a very bottom secret. The very bottom of the barrel secrets. Hard to find unless you're looking for it.
Exploited? But
Even if it wasn't you, someone else might try.
Oh, to swap consciousnesses? Oh god, that actually be... Whoa.
We didn't tell any sinkers this, including you. Project Sync is a top secret project. It's a matter of national security.
Whoa.
Even sinkers are on a need-to-know basis. Think about it. What if you were kidnapped by bad people who tried to make you talk?
bad people?
A criminal organization, spies from another country, those people.
Okay, I can completely understand this now. Jesus Christ, that's gonna be a walking, living nightmare for basically every single country in the world. Like, you swap out with a very, like, hey, the president gets kidnapped, and then, it comes back later, like, oh, don't worry, I'm completely fine. Tell me all the government secrets. Like, Jesus, like, a spy to swap places of the president's body, or, like, some important figure. Like, start getting, like, intel and, like, swap with a different country, like, you can't even go with the fact, like, hey, this person is new, they must be a spy. No, someone, like, who's been, like, trusted for years might suddenly just get swapped out at a moment's notice. And the other guy might be turned up dead. Oh, God.
If you blabbed about Project Sync, the entire country might be at risk.
Jesus.
You heard it from Pewter. The Sync machine isn't just for entering a person's Somnium.
If gone beyond, then that would mean, like, past... Oh. Just body swapping in general. Ooh.
It can also be used to swap bodies between two people.
Like, what happens if you do it again? Like, after the first... You extend past the 7 minute, or 6 or 7, 8 minutes, to swap bodies. Can the same thing happen again when you, like, put it back there? Or, like, there'll be irreparable damage and you can't go back? Jeez.
Imagine what this machine would be used for in the wrong hands. That's why I didn't tell you. We can't let this secret get out.
Yeah. Same thing again.
Swapping bodies between two people? Trading minds?
That's pretty scary. I think that's why, like...
Remember what I told you earlier?
7 minutes.
Are you listening to me?
What? I'm deaf.
Yeah, I got it.
This is why I'm actually kind of, like, a bit...
You really okay?
strange about clones. Like,
I'm
it's
fine.
actually a bit...
Start it.
bit anxious about clones, the whole cloning thing in general. Like the whole evil clone thing. Evil clone thing in normal stories of fiction. I know as a kid when I learned about that, I started just counting like different features about myself, like, that clones can't replicate, like scars or scabs or stuff like that, which only people like my family or friends would know. Oh boy. Because you can't, like, replicate that in DNA, right? Not even memories.
God?
Oh my gosh. It's the ethereal being!
I am the god of fire.
Oh, God is the one true God is about fire? Oh boy, what's that gonna cause in the whole world?
I burn erotic books with my flames of red-hot anger.
I can already imagine Dante's gonna be screaming his head off because of that.
My, how ruthless.
Nope. Dang.
Ow!
Oh, is this the Yukumi Shrine? Or just a random forest?
You okay?
The leaves are really big.
That hurt.
It's similar like giant, big, small situation like an Ode to
I'll
Somnium.
let you read this porno mag if it'll make you feel better.
There's a porno mags in the Somnium of Hitomi's.
I will burn it.
The god of fire decrees it.
The fog is making it pitch black.
Fog. Ooh, fireflies.
The
Wait.
light over there. Is that a firefly?
I assume we have to follow it? I wonder what this Somnium has to do with Hitomi.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Gonna assume 5 or 6 mental locks. And oh boy, would that be fun. Mental lock 1, a firefly staff. Mental lock 2, the floor. Mental lock 3, a shoulder. Wait, only 3? 4. Okay, good. Wait, why did I say good? That makes it harder. And mental lock. Oh, there's only 4. Huh. Reveal the hidden secrets. Reveal Hitomi's secret buried deep inside, sinking into the mountain. So what are we gonna see here? Huh. Oh, it's like a flower? A sprout?
It disappeared?
The fireflower?
No, wait.
The
It might
fireflower.
still be nearby.
The firefly. Fireflower, fireflies. Those two could definitely be misconstrued. Light it up. Flower bud.
A flower bud. I cannot identify the variety.
It's completely new alien kind. Worship, smell, figure the type. No timies, but worship.
Worship it?
Yeah.
I will pray to it as though I am mourning the dead.
I mean, don't people say like if you like give a positive affirmation to plants, they grow better? Even the animals too. That works for people. Well, people too. Ooh, it's split apart. That's
It
6
bloomed
petals.
a little?
A little.
I don't know what caused it, but it's better than nothing happening.
Hmm. Light it up. That's what lit it up. Okay, then we have to do a few steps for the second lock. Shake. Oh. Now we have a trail of fireflies. What the heck is that? I am curious. Rock 1. Oh, I see. I want to see rock 3 first. Hole in tree.
A hole in a tree. I may be able to fit inside.
I am genuinely curious. Scream. Stick hand and peek inside. Let's stick hand in?
I am not going to be eaten or anything, right?
I'm pretty sure this is not one of those alien trees which suddenly sprout to life and eat every single bird that goes into its holes.
Whoa!
Okay, we just got kidnapped. Okay.
I fell, but I am still in the forest.
Looks like rock 1 is our teleportation point.
It's darker than before.
What? Is someone there?
Hey!
That voice is...
Find out where that voice is coming from.
Ooh. Oh, that was the first step. Okay. There's the flower. That was actually one point of interest. The tree is not going to be accessible now. Let's see. Let's go here. Hole in tree 2.
a hole in the tree. It looks about as big around as a soccer ball.
Tackle, stick hand and peek inside. Let's stick our hand inside again.
I am not going to be sucked in, am I?
Only one way to find out.
That's strange. It should have worked.
It should have worked that you got kidnapped
Did
again.
you want to see me get sucked in?
Yeah.
What do we do
A hole.
then? Tackle,
5
peek
minutes
inside.
left, Date.
Okay. Oh, that gave me timing, huh? Peek inside.
I cannot see anything. It is unnaturally dark.
Anything else?
I do not see anywhere that air could be flowing from. A hole.
Scream. Meh. Maybe we don't have to use this thing anymore. Oh, what's this? Oh, secrets.
What?
Tell me B acquired. Ah, secrets. Sequats. Rock 3. You sure are rock, buddy.
A rock.
Kick, worship, investigate, lift. Let's see. I guess we try to lift it?
Do what?
Just try.
Understood.
Because I have completely nothing to go on.
Did you find anything?
No, of course not.
I found my own strength. It's very weak, though. We have to shake something. Oh, Renju?
Renju Okiura.
Inspect him, talk to him, flirt with him. What? No. Talk to him?
Renju, what are you doing in a place like this?
He won't answer.
Not in a place like this, at least.
Huh.
Renju?
Shake. Hit him, inspect him. I don't know what inspecting can do. And I don't want to do flirting, so hit him.
This is for neglecting your responsibility to Mizuki, you coward! No use. I can't hit him.
This Renju is still a teenager. He wouldn't know Mizuki yet.
Huh.
Renju?
4 minutes.
Inspect him?
He looks young, but this is definitely Renju Okiura as he appeared approximately 20 years ago.
That's a long time ago.
Huh.
Renju?
Flirt, really?
Yoo-hoo, Renju!
Okay, you obviously... Why do you have to do yoo-hoo?
Come get some of this.
Stop.
Come on!
Sorry, that was a bad idea.
Don't apologize. This is Renju's fault for having bad taste.
I think he has plenty good taste. Not to get wooed by that. Well, we followed the voice and nothing for that. The shake something. So I'm actually kind of lost. What do we have to do? Hole in tree 2? Do we have to go about this?
A hole in the tree.
Scream.
The Emperor is naked!
The Emperor's new clothes.
Okay. What about the Empress, though?
The Empress is naked!
The whole country is naked!
Sounds like my kind of empire. Let's move there. I don't see anything.
Nor do I.
Huh. Do we have to worship the tree?
A hole.
Or no, tackle it.
3 minutes,
Understood.
Dante.
I will do my best.
Yeah! Oh, that really was the right way to go. I feel sad.
This is a picture of Hitomi, Renju, and Monica.
Everyone is so young. Hold on to that.
Do we have to pick up that photo and give it to Renju, actually? Oh, we have to shake that tree. Gosh dang it. I'm an idiot. Now, where would Renju be again? Oh, there he is. We have to show him the photo?
Renju.
Show picture.
Renju, look at this. Wait!
I'm out of here.
Renju, stop!
Alright. You shook Renju. Huh. Next up, we have to do another shake? Hole. Huh. Rock. I am so concerned about why all this
What is this hole? It wasn't here earlier.
Jump in, that's the only thing we can do. Let's try, I guess.
Really?
Yeah, go ahead.
Understood. Huh.
Slide whistle. If I ask slide whistle, that'll be the perfect time. And we're back. And the great abyss.
It's even more difficult to see now.
Oh, really?
Another voice? Monica! That's Hitomi's voice.
Where is she?
Okay, so with a shake,
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
so we now have to shake Hitomi up. So we have to shake another tree or shake a rock. Let's follow along. That's. Whoa. Huh. Maybe they hit one of these rocks to get
A
her over
rock.
somewhere? Kick, worship, let's kick it?
Understood.
Nah. Can you really feel
My
pain?
foot!
I see.
My foot hurts!
Sorry.
So we just shake something. I already feel like we have to restart this soon again. Next hole in tree, let's shake that.
Another hole.
Those are pretty
The
big.
big as a capybara. Tackle, peek inside, scream. Let's tackle it again
Leave it to me. I will break it down.
with your iron fists.
Huh?
No, iron shoulder.
Date, perhaps we should pursue a more peaceful route.
Oh my gosh, every single tree has a personality.
Yeah,
Okay,
A hole?
so do we have to peek inside?
What is this? A web of some kind?
Stick your whole face in there?
well, it would have to be a spider web.
I have web on my face.
I thought you liked insects.
A hole in a
So I
You have
guess,
1 minute left.
oh boy, scream into the tree.
Hitomi! Date likes Hitomi!
Let's go on a date date.
Hey, what are you trying to say? Hitomi won't remember this sink.
Yeah.
Still.
Hitomi stopped.
Now we can interact.
That's Hitomi.
Touch her, hug her, talk to her. 15 seconds.
Hitomi, what are you doing here?
Guess she can't hear you. She looks like she's looking for something.
That's Hitomi.
Date, you've got less than 30 seconds.
Yeah, we definitely restart this, but let's see, what's the best way to go about it? Touch her or hug her? Let's touch her.
Where?
Well, you could, you know, touch her...
Touch her shoulder.
But in this Somnium, she might be a minor.
her stomach. Test how soft her stomach is.
Please stop.
If you say so. I touched it.
So, what's the softness situation? Tell me.
What?
It was soft. Nice and pliant. No noticeable abdominal muscles.
Valuable information indeed. Thank you, Iba.
Stop.
You old pervert.
Is that the right way to go?
That's Hitomi.
Time's up.
So, hugger is the way to go?
Hitomi? I see.
Well,
She dresses modestly, but underneath she has a curvaceous body.
Okay.
good work, Iba. That's good to know.
Alright. Maybe after that we have to find something else, or do we literally just as a
That's
specter?
Hitomi.
Well, I guess we exhaust these options and move along to the next one.
Sagan. Like Renju, this must have been approximately 20 years ago.
Something must have happened around that time.
And that's it, but
Date, we can't! Time is up!
how do we go about this?
Damn
then?
it! Is it over?
Nothing's over. We have the power. We need to do it. Yeah. What'll be the best way to go about this? We scream into that tree, then. Nah. Well, I'll start over from the very beginning so I don't, like, lose out in time for, like, this mental lock to the next one. Okay, we're back. I just shot into the tree again, but there's more options here for the tree again. Stick hand in.
I won't get sucked in, right?
Hopefully. Like, is there another photo? Oh, it's like a friendship
cord
bracelet?
bracelet has appeared on my wrist. Perhaps it belongs to someone.
Might be important. Hold on to it.
So we just shake Hitomi up and Renju, so maybe they both do know something. Okay, rock. There's Hitomi. We give her the bracelet.
That's it.
Show bracelet.
Do you remember this? Wait!
Follow her!
On it!
Shook Hitomi. Maybe they're searching for Monica? Well, this looks like mentioned from the inspections of both Renju and,
3 minutes, Date.
it was like 20 years ago, not 18. Reveal the secret. Another hole. I think we have to go down
A
it.
large... If there is nothing left to do...
And there's nothing else to do.
Ah!
Yomp.
Date, what is going on?
I don't know. It's pitch black. I can't see anything.
I see. Then it is not me malfunctioning.
Can you feel your way around?
I can try.
What's that over there? Jesus.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
Reveal the secret. The cluster amaryllis.
A Lycoris flower.
Take up. Grab it?
I feel a little awkward, but...
That's stubborn.
It's useless. The roots must be strong. It won't budge.
That means we can't really dig it up then either, huh?
A Lycoris...
So, worship it again? Nah,
Nothing is happening.
That's to be expected, but still disappointing.
Maybe
A
really
leg?
it is. Dig it up, or this is just a
Let's
false
do
lead.
it. What?
Another hole.
Another hole.
You have some very ferocious digging powers. So we
A
go
large
and
hole.
jump in that hole. Oh Jesus, that's 120 seconds. Okay,
We've come this far. I will not protest now.
it has to be the last one then. If it's like this bizarre. We dug it and dug it. Now we're deep in the rabbit hole now.
That is...
Is this when you were trying to cover up your friend's death? Or you found her body? Yeah. Reveal the secret. The question is, were you finding it or trying to cover it up? The other victims of the Cyclops killing. Mountain, corpse flower. I don't know my flower language stuff. Those flowers we saw, like symbolism for like death or corpses or something like that. Tuesday, Kook AI.
Hitomi, I think I know what happened 18 years ago. You three were close. You, Monica, and Renju.
What happened?
Monica was murdered. You and Renju found the body in the mountains.
Oh.
You brought it back to the cold storage warehouse.
Why though?
My guess is So Sejima killed Monica. I've seen inside his head before, using this machine.
Yeah.
I see.
But why would you discover the body then decide to, take it and hide it in a warehouse instead of, like, go to the police unless So, like, went and try to cover you up.
If you know that much, then there's no point in hiding it anymore. I'll tell you the truth.
So did talk to you and that's why you keep talking to him? Saigon residence. 18 years ago.
Wait, you're going to see So?
Yes. I want to talk to him in person.
What, So is the father of that kid? Huh.
No, you can't.
Why not?
Or is Renji the father?
Are you worried about my body? You don't have to worry about that. I'm totally fine.
You don't have to worry about my body.
But your
what?
stomach is still...
Oh.
Oh, my doctor told me that's normal. Your stomach doesn't go down right away after giving birth.
I'm not worried about your body. I don't know how to explain it. So doesn't care about you. And especially not your child.
Oh.
I haven't told him about giving birth. He contacted me for the first time in a while.
So that's why.
He wants to know about the baby.
He must be panicking. If anyone ever finds out his mistress had his baby, his political career would be over.
It's not like it was an affair.
His wife passed away after giving birth to his son, right?
It
Wow.
would still be a big scandal.
Oh, so Iris and Date are just step-siblings. Well, half-siblings. Oh boy.
He impregnated a girl who just graduated high school. Don't you see how that looks?
Very bad. Why? Why would you do that?
He knew how the public would take it. That's why he gave you the money to deal with it.
And so blackmailed both Renji and Hitomi then. And had Hitomi look after Iris?
There's no way he'll accept that child.
Oh boy.
It's okay.
You're gonna go into your death.
I told him that I won't cause any trouble.
I don't think it'll be an easy way to lie to him.
But could you take care of the baby? Just for a little bit? I'll be right back.
Fine. But take this with you, just in case.
Take what?
It's a GPS transmitter.
Oh, and that's how you found her body.
Just to be extra safe.
I really don't think I'll need it. But okay, if it'll make you feel better.
That's how you found her body in the mountains.
I don't know what Monica saw in So. She said he was kind and loyal, that he wanted to change Japan. But I didn't understand any of it. We tried to convince her to break up with him so many times. She never listened, and it ended in tragedy. What happened next, you already know. Neither Renju or I saw it happen, so I don't know how much of this is accurate, but we could guess what happened.
And so killed her. It must be pretty awkward for So to realize, just a daughter just basically just was an idol and okay. You think that So saw someone murder her? Who told you this?
Renju told me.
About what?
But you said he wasn't there.
He heard some of this from the Kumakuras.
Oh,
Renju had connections with them.
yeah.
How did the Kumakuras know?
So told them.
Oh. But Monika's killer.
Date, you said that Monica was killed by So, right?
So far it's something like connection.
But that's not true. Monica was killed by Saito Sejima, the son
Saito.
of So and his late wife.
Oh boy. Oh boy. This is gonna be
Saito
great.
was 12 at the time.
12?
Wait, 18. That's like 30, right? Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy, this is gonna be good.
Yes.
But why would a little boy do that?
I don't know. I can't imagine.
Well, I guess 18 years, like the statute of limitations is up. So I don't know if we can find him again. If it is us, if it's not us, then I don't think we can really get prosecuted for it, which is a pretty bad thing to say right now.
He told her to move overseas. He said he'd pay for everything.
100 for the murder.
So contacted his friend, the chairman of the Kumakuras. He asked him to dispose of the body and left the scene with Saito.
The incident was 18 years ago. That means the chairman was Rohan, not Moma.
Rohan went to the scene of the crime?
Yes, with some of his men.
This is the rest of the story.
Again, neither Renju or I saw this. We were just waiting at my house for Monica to return. But she never came back. We tried to call her cell, but it didn't connect. But then, we saw movement on the GPS.
The GPS Renju gave to Monica?
Yes.
Makes sense
At
why
first we thought she was on her
Renju
way
would like
home.
go with it, since Moma gave the exact same thing to Iris too. Oh boy, he must have known something was gonna happen. Oh Jesus. First we thought she was just on her
We
way
saw
home.
the GPS getting further and further away from the city. Renju and I got nervous, and we decided to follow it.
What about the baby?
We couldn't take the baby with us, so Renju gave the baby to the mob doctor he trusted.
Mob doctor. He saw all this.
Those are Kumakura men.
We didn't dare move. We couldn't speak. We were barely breathing. We could only watch as it all unfolded. I knew what the hole was for, but I couldn't move. Couldn't do anything. I remember my heart beating so fast. Before long,
We good here?
Yeah. Cover her.
Just a minute.
What are you planning? Oh my god, that's why you decided to get rid of her. Get her eye. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God.
Beautiful.
Oh my god.
the Kumakura people covered Monica's body, then left. Renju and I ran over and dug up the grave with a tree branch. What we saw.
Oh boy.
Monica! Monica! We need to call the police.
Well, since the mobsters were around this, you couldn't even do that then.
No, we can't. Not yet.
Why not?
You don't know who those guys are. They would do anything to keep this hidden. I've seen it happen myself. I know what they're capable of. Anyway, think about it. Why would they do this? They thought Monica and her baby were going to be trouble. Monica's stomach was still pretty big. I don't think they know that she gave birth already. What do you think they'd do if they found out? They would take her and kill her too. And then, they'd come for us. They'd make it look like we disappeared. All of us would be gone.
But that only goes down to like what Monica told So then afterwards. Oh boy. You can't really know for sure then.
Renju convinced me. He knew more about the dirty underbelly of society than anyone.
Oh, so the Kumakuras might realize why? That's why they went after you and shot you in the shoulder, and that's why you have a brace there on your right? Jeez.
He knew when something couldn't be handled by the police. He said that they would do anything to kill the child. And I believed him. We had to protect Monica's baby. We had to. No matter what.
And that's, oh my god, that's why So wanted to kill Iris? Jesus Christ.
Okay. I understand.
That's why you hid the body in the warehouse. The freezer. Ownership, the whole paperwork deal. But how long are you gonna wait until you can actually show the body?
I decided to trust him. We couldn't leave Monica's body in the forest. We cleaned her up and took her to the cold storage warehouse.
Hit her in the engine compartment of a forklift. That's the freezer's temperature on low.
This warehouse is owned by Okiura Fishery. My father runs it, but it's not in use right now. They're moving operations to a better area. They're actually looking for buyers right now. But don't worry, I'll take over the warehouse.
Are you sure?
Yes. Don't worry. I'll
Oh,
keep
boy.
everyone out. Everyone but you, of course. I'll give you a key. You can come visit any time you want to see Monica.
Monica, don't worry about the baby. I'll protect her, no matter what. And don't worry about them, either. The people who did this to you, I will never forgive them. I'm sorry, Monica. Sorry. I'm sorry. Monica.
Years old. But Monica's killer.
I don't really want to discuss this, but there's something you need to know. After talking to the Kumakura gang, I found out who killed Monica. So's son, Saito Sejima.
How? Saito was only...
12 years old.
Why? Why would a little boy do that?
I don't know the motive, but I know it's true. So used his connections with the Kumakuras to cover up for his son. And all of the evidence of this scandal, of course.
Is just because, like, because he was a kid and, like, the whole affair thing? Jeez.
I'll never forgive them. So, his son, or the Kumakuras.
Iris's Somnium about us stabbing someone. Was it? I'm wondering if that really was just like, had Tommy tell Iris about something like that?
I feel the same way. But you can't think about revenge now.
That explains why Iris was getting targeted that one time.
You and the baby can't lead a life like that. Just bear with it for now. The opportunity will come, so wait until the right moment. Okay?
Did you get the birth certificate?
The mob doctor took care of everything. I have the birth certificate, and I even picked up a mother and baby book. It wasn't cheap, but you don't have to worry about it. Just submit the birth certificate, and everything will be taken care of. You look worried.
I feel like... I'm somehow betraying Monica. She was the one who gave birth.
There's not much we can do.
Soon, you won't even be able to think about that, because a war is about to begin.
A war?
Between you and the baby. You won't get a good night's sleep for a long time. You might even start to resent Monica for all this.
Really?
Anyway, as soon as you submit the certificate, you will officially be her mother. Be sure to raise her responsibly. I'll help. Occasionally.
Occasionally, huh?
What should we name her? Are you gonna name her
I
after
was thinking
the
about
flower?
her name. How about Iris?
Iris?
The goddess of rainbows in Greek mythology, and the colored part of your eye.
And the flower, too.
Right.
I thought it might have something to do with your name, Hitomi.
Not only that, it's also for Monica's name. The kanji for Monica uses the character for love, and Monica reminds me of Manako, Japanese for eye.
So both names have something to do with the eye.
And I, which means love, will always be a part of Iris.
So that's what the day, like, kanji means? Something love?
So that's how you came up with the name?
AI love? Oh boy. I love the naming convention.
Don't you think it's nice?
Iris. Iris. Yeah, I really like it.
And so my life with Iris began. Raising a child was much harder than I expected.
Yeah. It really is. Just
Waking
from
up in the middle of the night to change diapers or feed her, Iris wasn't a good sleeper. I had to sing her lullabies to put her to sleep, and I always needed to put her to bed so carefully. It would only take 10 seconds before she'd start crying again.
Oh boy.
So I had to pick her up, sing her another lullaby, then put her back to bed. After doing this over and over, before I knew it, the morning sun would creep in through the windows. But even with all that, I cherished every single day. My hatred for those responsible never went away. But my hands were full, raising Iris. I devoted myself to her. I never thought about anything else. Eventually, my desire for revenge just faded away.
Mama, woof, woof.
Oh boy, it's the animal pet phase.
Mama, I'm wet. Sweepy, up. Mommy, I won race today. Is Mommy proud of me? Mommy, I want to see Milky Moon again. Mommy, you are so good at dancing.
Huh.
Mommy, pancakes are done. Sorry, I burned it a little. Mommy, why can't I dance at the stores? I can't help it. My body dances on its own. Mommy, don't more people come to barbecues? How come it's always you and me? Hey, Mommy. How long will it take my bone to get better? I want to dance again with everybody.
Oh yeah. You got injured yourself.
Hey, Mommy, do you like my shirt? Look, we're matching.
Oh.
Mommy, thank you for everything. I love you more than anything in the whole wide world.
This game is all about families.
Mommy, look! I drew it!
The Okonomiyaki War, huh?
That was so fun! We should do it again!
The food or the food fight?
Both!
I'm gonna have to say no to the latter, sweetie.
Dang
It
it.
took forever to clean.
But Uncle said he wants to do it again too. Hey, Mommy.
Yes?
Are you gonna marry him?
What are you talking about?
Oh boy.
As long as it's Uncle, I'm all for it! I say go for it!
Oh boy.
I would always question myself. Could I keep living a lie? I had promised Monica that I would avenge her.
Oh boy, living a lie.
But I couldn't work up the courage. And maybe Renju was exaggerating, but there's no statute of limitations for murder in Japan.
No statute of limitations for murder in Japan.
If we showed Monica's body to the police, so would be punished by the law.
Oh, okay. Just isn't the old law here.
And the Sajima's and Kumakura's crimes would be uncovered.
Oh, and that means that Date's crime would be, even if he doesn't remember it? Oh, Jesus. Well, don't know if... I wonder what's the age for minors, for, like, minor crimes.
But that would mean Iris's secret would be uncovered as well.
Living a lie.
That's what I was really worried about. I didn't want Iris to know that So was her father.
Kind of reminds me of those... I've only read a few stories about people with memory loss. And, like, I've read a few. It's always, like, seen it, like, some stories fluctuate back and forth between, like, people actually, like, wanting to learn about their past. And, like, some people, like, and, like, another story just ultimately, like, person just wanting to live their life even without trying to know anything about their past. Just, hey, this is a new life, so I'm gonna take it. It's hard to know which one is the right one anyway.
And even more than that, I didn't want her to know that I'm not her real mother. That's the real reason I've been silent for 18 years. I didn't want to lose Iris, but...
A brain tumor.
Fate can be cruel. God used other means to take Iris from me.
Jesus.
In January, Iris suddenly collapsed. It was caused by a malignant tumor in her brain. There's nothing we can do. She only has a year to live at most. That's what the doctor said. If you remember me telling you.
And you mentioned before how to get rid of the brain tumor. How do we go do that?
What I didn't tell you is that there was an experimental new treatment.
Experimental?
It was.
Don't you dare interrupt us again. Stupid phone calls.
Some of the cutting-edge nanomachines can even go inside your body and cure illnesses.
Oh.
They can even cure cancer. And they go beep, beep, beep. That's what Mom said.
I'm pretty sure they go boop, 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 but whatever says.
Nanomachines. Nanomachines could remove the tumor.
How expensive would that be,
But
though?
the procedure would be so expensive.
I
With
figure.
my salary, it wasn't something I could afford. I thought hard about it, about how I could get my hands on that kind of money. But I couldn't think of a solution. Time passed.
How long has it been?
Before I knew it, it was November. Iris's symptoms worsened. Her time was running out. I was starting to panic. I couldn't sit here and waste time while Iris... In any case, I had to get the money before it was too late. So I thought of a plan. A plan to blackmail Sosajima.
Oh. Oh, that's why So went to the warehouse. And that's why the body wasn't left on the table and everything.
2 days ago, on Saturday night, I called So and invited him to come to the warehouse. He agreed to come. After I hinted at what happened 18 years ago, I had prepared everything, hiding behind the forklift until So came.
Wait, well then why did the Kumakuras attack you? Was it just because of your connection to number 89 then? I guess that would make sense, but why would they target Hitomi and Iris, and especially then?
When he finally arrived...
Did they uncover it? You hid behind the frozen forklift.
He walked over to the workbench where I had laid Monica's body. He lifted the cloth and looked down. He whimpered and stumbled back. Even he was fazed, seeing a body he thought he got rid of 18 years ago. Not to mention it was the body of a woman he was in a relationship with. A woman his own son killed. He reacted exactly as I expected he would. I had prepared a recording and sent it to his phone.
What did you say to him?
I know what happened 18 years ago. Everything. I know who did it, and I know she had a baby inside her. You can probably guess what I'm going to say next. Be prepared to pay for my silence. I will tell you the exact amount later, and don't tell anyone about this. Not Saito, not the Kumakuras. If you do anything even remotely suspect, I will go to the press with the truth. Understand?
Oh boy. I completely understand
I told
this
him
then.
to keep quiet and cut ties with the Kumakuras, even if he found out who I was. Without the Kumakura gang, he had no power over me, and there's no way he'd risk his political career not to go after me. I saw So put his phone back into his pocket and run out of the warehouse. I came out of my hiding place to put Monica's body back, but then something unexpected happened.
Date came.
I saw you, Date. I hid behind the forklift before you saw me, and when you were done looking around...
It can't be.
We thought it was Iris.
Iris.
I was losing consciousness. My head felt fuzzy. Couldn't gather my thoughts, I didn't know what to say. Instead, Aiba did the talking.
Iris is not Hitomi's daughter,
Yeah.
but Iris's father is Sosajima.
So I'm wondering how the police are going to handle this, or at least the three of us with this information. Pewter and Boss.
Her mother, Monica Iwai, was killed 18 years ago by So's son, Saito.
Why would Boss then kill So Sajima? Does Boss then know about Date's real identity then afterwards?
However, Hitomi raised Iris since she was a baby. Hitomi showed unwavering love and compassion for her, just as much as her biological mother would have, if not more. Iris's tumor was discovered in January of this year. The only possible treatment was experimental nanotechnology. However, that treatment is restrictively expensive. Hitomi devised a plan to blackmail Sosajima for the money. The best way to establish the blackmail was to show him proof directly. That is why Hitomi created the scene with the corpse. She was the one who called So to the warehouse. On Sunday night, what Date saw was what Hitomi had prepared for So. That is the summary of what we have learned so far. But there are some things I have yet to understand. Date, pull yourself together. Ask her questions.
Also, sorry if I'm really silent, but Jesus, her dog is just barking non-stop constantly. It's getting really irritating.
Date, snap out of it.
I heard Iba call for me, it came too. Okay. Why did Rohan remove Monica's eye? I think it's because he was one of the people involved with the Cyclops serial killing.
I'm sorry. I have no
idea. It figures you don't know. That's my running theory anyway. Continuing Sunday's events.
I probably don't have to ask, but let me just be sure. After I left the warehouse, what did you do?
I put Monica's body back onto the hood of the forklift. Then I left.
Makes sense.
That's why the police didn't see the body when they arrived on the scene.
I doubt many people would look inside a forklift engine just to find, body, so yeah.
It makes perfect sense now that I have the facts.
Yeah.
Iris did not resurrect. You simply mistook Monica for Iris. The
They
body
look really
did not
similar.
disappear. Hitomi moved it.
Yeah.
Those were the events at the warehouse Sunday night.
That explains that. Simple, clean, precise. Smooth like a scalpel blade. So, what did you tell Renju about blackmailing So? I assume not.
I did not. All of this was my idea.
You didn't want to bring him into this then?
There are
I
still
wonder why
a
he's...
few loose ends, but I believe I understand what occurred 18 years ago.
I wonder why... Renju's being so secretive now. Is because of all this?
However, none of this ties directly back to Shoko Nadami. Her murder was just 4 days ago. Is it connected? Or are these two separate cases?
If there is a connection, it would be with Renju and So.
We need to talk to So, but we haven't got a hold of Renju at all. Especially, we don't even really know who killed it, Renju that time either. The only thing we know for sure so far is that So, tried to kill Iris, it seemed like, in the other timeline. But first off, how did he learn about Iris's, identity just from that time alone? Also, who the heck would kill Renju? We don't know anything about him so far. Only these vague ideas.
We can think about it later. More importantly...
Head for the exit.
Wait.
Are you gonna talk about the whole blackmail situation now?
Where are you going?
To look for
I
Iris,
know.
of course.
But you have no idea where she is, right?
Do you know something?
Huh.
Yes.
How do you know where Iris is?
At around 4 o'clock today, I received a phone call.
From Renju?
I don't know who it was. They were using a voice modulator.
What did they say?
They're gonna blackmail you
I
back.
have your daughter. Don't call the police or she dies. That's why I didn't tell you earlier.
Renju.
We don't know that for certain. It could be number 89.
Either way, Iris is in danger right now.
What's the rest of the story?
The voice asked for something else. He told me to go to a specified location with you.
With me?
Yes.
The culprit knows me? It must be Renju. What location?
The Yukumi Shrine?
I'm sorry, but this stops now.
Figures. You stabbed boss?
Run!
Oh, Jesus.
Boss!
Please, do not worry. I merely put her to sleep.
What are you doing?
Peter's now back on the opposing side.
My orders!
Orders.
They told us to halt our investigation. The boss was already going against orders as it is.
Orders?
Which is why...
Investigation? What investigation? Shoko or Iris?
Neither. The investigation of Monika's murder.
Oh.
Monica? But her case is all but completely solved.
Yes, but only to us, right? If we say nothing, then her investigation is ongoing.
So Sejima. So threatened us, didn't he?
I don't know. But you've been stripped of your authority on this investigation, as of 5 minutes ago. In fact, you are to be placed under house arrest.
Okay.
What will you do, Date? I suggest you comply.
Iva, can you turn the power off?
Easily.
Alright, get ready. 3, 2, 1.
Okay. There we go. Okay, we just broke his arm. Restrained tied up there. He has to be involved.
Now
With
tell
Renju,
me,
then.
where is the location?
I can't tell you.
Why not?
If I told you, you'd go alone, wouldn't you? But if I don't go with you...
Alright, take me there.
Oh boy. Now it's pouring down rain. Tuesday, abandoned factory, 9:30 p.m. Oh, we're gonna see that place? The other sink machine. Huh.
I know this place.
You know this place.
It's the chemical plant that closed 8 years ago.
Oh, the one... Oh. I knew that. How did I know that? Chris and I were aching. Okay, nope.
Date,
We're definitely going
I'm
this.
sorry, but this is going to be bad.
What
How?
happened?
Someone has begun to access my stored memory. They are attempting to wipe all the data. Everything I have accumulated over the last 5 years, including backups.
Pewter. Is Pewter doing this?
Almost definitely. He does have admin rights.
Oh boy.
I summoned some ice, but that will only buy time. I have
Oh
4
boy.
hours at the most. After my ice is broken, Peter will be able to access Watch It, my core programming.
Oh
He'll be
boy.
able to destroy my mind.
Why?
It must be related to the orders they are receiving from the top. The
Oh boy.
higher-ups clearly see you as a threat, Dante. They are attempting to limit your power by removing me from the equation. I suppose their motivation hardly matters now.
Because it's So's
The
blackmail.
most important thing now is finding Iris and bringing her to Abyss within 4 hours, or else I will cease to exist.
It's certainly a motivation.
What's wrong?
Certainly a motivation to hurt or kill Iris by
Nothing.
this point.
Just...
All right, now you know. So get moving.
What was that
I'm
code?
counting on you, Date.
4 hours. It's fine. There should be plenty of time. I got my evolver and got moving. Okay.
I'll go in first. You wait here.
Okay.
Yep, the bit. Is that Renju? Is that Renju dead? Jesus Christ.
Renju?
What the fuck? What the fuck? He helped you get free, and now this? Then Hitomi. The case remains unsolved. That's a lot to take in. So now we're seeing bits and pieces, like things about other timelines coming into play now. Number 89. Is he the person who went the phone call and tried to get Hitomi here? But why kill Renju then? Also, sorry that I wasn't talking much, like, you know, this whole time, because every single time, our dog kept barking. I'm just so irritated about it. Jesus. For a whole, that's gonna be a lot of editing to get rid of that. Oh boy. No, this is locked. I'm gonna go keep going on a back and forth route of like unlocking things now. Oh, now the boss's route is unlocked. But why would boss kill Tsujima then? Where was this again? If the video was to be believed, boss killed So, and because So had his left eye taken out, boss must be the new Cyclops killer. Why would you kill Renju then? Who would kill Renju in this timeline, then this one, then that one, and oh my gosh, there's so many things. It's almost like how bizarrely, like, large scale, like, if you've seen it all, like, Virtue's Last Reward, the second game of Zero Escape series, if you saw how much there was in that game, if you look at its flowchart, you realize there's a lot. And just, how does someone have all this time to make such an intricate plot, and then still have time to make more? Oh boy. Like, I even learned that in that game, it took so long, and they kept bouncing off ideas to someone else just to make sure everything fit well and right. And that's what happened here. It's supposed to be a new IP, too, so, oh boy. Oh, goy. Well, we're gonna go down this way afterwards. I wonder exactly where this takes place from. Is this from the past video? I'm wondering what this is for. We're gonna meet Boss at Tomi's apartment, or... Yeah. Yeah, so... Number 89's out on this timeline, not on this one. Although it seems like no matter which route we're going on, it looks like Renju's gonna die either way. Oh boy. So probably the only one that has like a sort of vaguely happy ending is like these two. Even that doesn't account for like Iris suddenly just dying. Is there even any way for all of this to resolve cleanly? No, there isn't. They're just not. So how is this going to go into like some weird, satisfying ending almost? Well, he did the same thing with like the Zero Escape games. Like almost how all horribly bad all those turn out. They somehow managed to get to something completely hopeful in the very end and happy. So how is this all gonna go then? Oh boy. And Doggo barks more. Well, they're gonna send us here. Continue on, Jesus, oh boy. Monica's death, everything. Well, I guess we'll continue next time. So, hope you're having a fun time watching as I am playing this. I hope I see you next time. And I all hope you have a fantastic day. The Dargo keeps barking.